something because when you're standing here, when you're trying to teach people, and the energy level of the room is very high, you get excited to share your knowledge and, of course, the skills. Now, we have learned a lot already. With just a few minutes starting here, we have learned a lot already from Mr. Renz, but now, we will be learning so much more. Alright! Now, we will start with public speaking. Why? Why do we need to learn this? Why do we need to study public speaking? Because we're having a business. We are having a relationship business. Alright? We are sharing our business. If we don't know how to speak with people, our business will just stay with us. We need to connect. We need to share it. We need to tell people our business. Alright, so now we have here the public speaking. Why do we need it? Of course, this is a structured, deliberate manner to inform and influence. Alright? We have a vision. We have a business and we want to share it. And how do we share it? Public speaking. Because we're not just talking about ourselves. We talk to people. We talk to our neighbor, our friends, our former colleagues. So that is why we need this public speaking. Alright. So it can also have this transmitting of information because we're sharing knowledge about our products, our business. And of course, we have here motivation. Because later on, as you grow your team, sometimes they get discouraged, sometimes they feel, they fear, they doubt. So we also have to motivate them. Alright, now, what are those, what we will be developing if we learn this public speaking? Of course, we have this self-confidence. So before joining any network or any network marketing business, you're shy. Maybe in your college or university, you don't like to talk to people. You just stay on one side, all right? So you just stay there, mind your own business. But now we are in a network marketing business, so we have to develop public speaking, of course, to improve our self-confidence. Next, we have this here, comfortable around people. So when you travel, when you meet people on the bus, on the train station, you are comfortable talking to them. Introduce yourself, maybe ask them how they are. So those are the benefits of having these skills of public speaking. You also have this effectively get your message across because now we have this business. We have the information of our products. We have the vision to change the world. If you don't know public speaking, how are you going to share it to other people? If you learn it, you're going to share and effectively send your message across. And of course, we have here difference in your life. Because before, if you're shy, you just stay one side. Now, if you master the public speaking, you will be able to change your life. You'll be able to meet people. You learn from people as you share also what you learn from them. Alright, we have this career and of course community. You will be able to demonstrate your knowledge, create your own supporters. In this business, this is a relationship business as well as this is a what? A teamwork business. So as you develop all of these things, you'll be able to get your supporters. And who are they? Your downline as well as your upline. Alright, so you develop your own supporters because now when you join the company, you will be a downline. So your upline will be your number one supporter. And now as you became an upline already, you have your downlines there, you will be their own number one supporters because you support them, you grow them, you help them succeed in this business. This is a teamwork business. Everyone in the team should be successful. Alright? Fine-tune your verbal and non-verbal skills. Before, you don't like speaking in public. You don't even like hearing your voice in public. Do you have that experience? Have you tried to record yourself and you hear yourself, I don't like my voice, alright? So, as you learn to present your business, you master public speaking, You will be able now to see all this. You'll be able to tell what is wrong with your voice, how do you improve it, how do you stand? If you stand like this, when you're talking, you're shy, alright? So all of these things you will be developing if you master the public speaking. Alright, next, we have this, the types of public speaking. We have the informative, we have the persuasive, and the entertaining. And which of this is the important one? All of them, alright? All of them. So we have this here. The informative is more about introduction. We are sharing information that we know. Because not everyone knows Tiny's Global. Not everyone knows our business. So we have to share. We have to share our vision. We have to share our products. We have to share our business. So that is a part of the public speaking informative type. We also have here the persuasive type. We want them to join our business. We want them to see our vision. So we have to persuade them to join our team. So this is the persuasive type of public speaking. And the last one, we have here entertaining. Do we need this in our public speaking?
Yes.
Yes. Because at times when the training is a bit long, we need to add something to entertain our guests, our attendees. So we have here light-hearted jokes, we have some short stories, maybe some funny stories back then when you started joining the business, so people can actually relate. Alright, so we have three: informative, we have persuasive, and entertaining. And we have to find the right balance of these three types of public speaking in order to get our message across to all of our listeners. Alright, we have here the barriers. So these barriers here hinders hinders us to get our message across to our listeners. We have here stage fear. Because maybe before you're not fond of talking to public, maybe standing here on stage, you get scared. So these are the things that we have to master. Stage fear. So maybe you start talking to people, smaller people. You come up the stage, you do the introduction, small, little by little, you learn to conquer your stage fear. You don't have to start big. You don't need to start training immediately. You can start small. Maybe you can start with introduction. Maybe you can introduce the speaker, just 2 minutes, and then you're done. Next time, you do the same thing. And if you are courageous enough, if you're brave enough to do that, then you can start already the training. You have to do it little by little. Alright, we have here barriers, lack of knowledge of the audience. Now, I'm from Philippines. I speak English. And all of these people here, maybe, it's like, for example, Malaysian, and they don't speak English. Now, I did not know about my audience, and I only speak English. So now that is a barrier of public speaking. So we have to understand. We have to understand all of our audience, if they are young, if they are elderly, so that we can adjust how to talk to them. We adjust on how to communicate with them. Alright, next, we have here dress code. Now we are having a training. We're doing presentation. Are we expected to use a singlet or a vest? Of course not. This is a business. We are doing a professional business. So when we present our business, if we present our vision, we have to dress properly. Alright, next, vocal behavior. We have discussed this already. Your tone of voice, is it loud? Is it low? Because we need everyone. If you're training, if you're presenting your business in the room, your message should be heard even up to the last person. So we have to adjust also. We have here inadequate audio-visual aid. So now, if I keep talking and talking and talking here without visual aid, you will not be able to follow what am I saying. So that is why we have to prepare something to guide us, to guide the speaker as well as your guests and attendees. Alright, next we have the fundamentals of speaker skills. So now, we have just finished our cycle of the Tiny Success Academy. Alright, we have here our public speaking, and the next part will be the fundamentals of speaker skill. This is a very important topic, so I want you to focus more as I introduce again our trainer, Mr. Renz Javier.
Alright, thank you so much. Let's give a big round of applause to Mr. DJ. So moving forward, ladies and gentlemen,